On the last part, Goku and Raditz began their separate trainings. Goku begins his intense training in the hyperbolic time chamber, while Raditz struggles his way through, his training being very inefficient. Vegeta and Nappa then arrive in tandem with Raditz a year later. Goku and the gang fly over to greet them, where a fight immediately ensues. Goku defeats Nappa immediately, so Vegeta decides to engage him one-on-one, while Raditz fights off the rest of the Z fighters. Goku at a power level of 24,000 has the upper hand against Vegeta. However, on the other end, Raditz with just a power level of 4,000 doesn't have to put in much effort to put the humans down. Gohan was excluded from this fight because Goku and Chi-Chi didn't think him ready just yet. Goku pushes Vegeta aside with a punch straight to the gut, as he decides to help the Z fighters against Raditz. Looking back to Vegeta had revealed Vegeta to be harnessing his Grade 8 transformation, having had enough of Goku throwing him around. Grade 8 Vegeta crushes Goku mercilessly in his grip, as the humans try and fail to get Goku out of Vegeta's grasp. That is until Yajirobe comes in to cut Vegeta's tail off. As Vegeta de-transforms, now utterly and royally pissed off, this is where we start off the what if for today. Let's get straight into it. Vegeta was weakened, severely so. His power had dropped to a mere fraction of what it was before, from 18,000 all the way down to 5,000. However, it was still more than enough to take care of the rest of the humans. The Z fighters scatter, trying to get some distance between them and Vegeta. Vegeta chased them down without hesitation, going for the weakest foe first, which was Chaozu. Chaozu is literally knocked unconscious with a single punch, but then Tien comes in to save Chaozu before more harm could be inflicted onto him. Chi-Chi, Krillin and Yamcha decide to throw caution to the wind as well, and simply all went in to attack Vegeta behind Tien Shinhan. However, this was a fruitless endeavor. Everyone was thrown aside, and Chi-Chi was left for last. Vegeta could tell that Chi-Chi held some significance to Goku, so he decided that he would get rid of her first. Goku tries to get up, but his body fails him as he collapses back onto the ground. As Vegeta advances on Chi-Chi, Chi-Chi frantically scrambles backwards. However, her back was soon to the wall, and she had nowhere to go. Vegeta had a smirk on his face as he prepared a ki blast to finish Chi-Chi off. However, suddenly there was a loud cry of anger from the sidelines. Vegeta looked confused as he turned over, but before he could even react, something barreled right into Vegeta's chest, knocking the wind out of him. Vegeta was already pretty injured at this point, and this was the final straw. Vegeta collapses to the ground, utterly exhausted, as he finally lay in defeat. The person who had dealt the finishing blow was none other than Gohan. Gohan was barred from Chi-Chi to join the fight, but he still secretly came to spectate. Seeing the brutality that Vegeta displayed against his close ones had made him really mad. Gohan advances on Vegeta, as Vegeta tries to crawl back slowly to his spaceport. Gohan, no! Goku yells at Gohan to stop. He didn't want Gohan to commit an act of killing so young. Gohan stops in his tracks as his temporary anger leaves him. What was he doing? Gohan steps back, but he doesn't allow Vegeta to flee. He kicks Vegeta's spaceport as hard as he could, as the spaceport flies into the wilderness, now nowhere to be seen. Vegeta curses under his breath. Now he was under the mercy of Kakarot's son. and it didn't help that his own two underlings were also pathetically weak. Gohan feeds Goku a senzu bean, and Goku stands back up all refreshed and ready to go. Goku stands on top of Vegeta, contemplating. Vegeta didn't want to admit it, but during that moment, it was the first time in his life that he was truly afraid. His life being completely in someone else's hands. Just then, Bulma arrives on the scene in her plane. Goku asks Bulma for a favor. Could she take the 3 Saiyans to Capsule Corporation to recuperate? Bulma looks at Goku as if he had grown an extra head. Goku continues, telling Bulma to let him know when they were about to recover. Obviously, Goku's decision was contested by all the humans. They didn't want 3 dangerous individuals roaming Earth. However, Goku reassures them. By the time the 3 Saiyans recovered, they would no longer be a threat. As Bulma takes Vegeta, Nappa and Raditz away, Goku flies to the lookout once more. He intended to spend even more time in the hyperbolic time chamber, just enough to surpass Vegeta's Great Ape transformation. Because of Kami's incident, he had resolved never to fully let his guard down, even though he still gave the 3 Saiyans a second chance. Raditz and Nappa awaken, immediately struggling to get up, but Vegeta tells them to pipe down. Kakarot had so helpfully spared their lives. For now, they would lie low, and once their injuries were recovered, they would strike. After about 4 hours in the hyperbolic time chamber, which equates to 2 months of training, Goku exits the hyperbolic time chamber, his power already surpassing the likes of Great Ape Vegeta, now sitting comfortably at a power level of 190,000. However, now stood an issue that he had left to fester for too long. He could only use the hyperbolic time chamber for about 10 months or 20 hours in real time before it would lock him in forever. And then Goku decided he would have put this off for far too long. It was time to investigate Kami's true origins. It was time to go to planet Namek. Bulma already had Kami's spaceship ready to go, but she had embarked on a new side project, which was integrating the Saiyan spaceport technology into Kami's spaceship, such that it could move faster. Once the 3 Saiyans recovered, Goku would bring them to planet Namek along with him. They were too dangerous to leave unattended on Earth. As the 3 Saiyans recovered enough to walk and move, Goku confronted them. All 3 Saiyans immediately tense up at the sight of Goku. However, Goku tells them to relax. He was here with a proposition. He was going to planet Namek, and the 3 of them would go with him. Vegeta laughs, asking why any of them would ever listen to Kakarot. However, Goku simply pointed out that they were no match for him anymore, not even with the Great Ape transformation. Vegeta laughs again, but Goku shows just a fraction of his true power, knocking all 3 Saiyans back. They didn't have any scouters, nor could they sense Goku's power, but Vegeta knew that Goku's power had risen a lot from their last battle. Well, more than his own hand. Vegeta tells Raditz and Nappa to back down, as they decide to begrudgingly tag along with Goku. As Goku bids farewell to Earth, a certain someone was contemplating his next move. This person was none other than Frieza, who was currently still at his own planet, having not made his move to planet Namek, because Goku had never mentioned the existence of the Dragon Balls to Vegeta, Nappa or Raditz. Thus Frieza himself also doesn't know about them. So, what could Frieza be thinking? Will Goku's journey to Namek, however, be one fraught with danger? Well, these are questions we will answer in the next part on Dragon Ball Z.